Pookie, take a second to get warmed up. That's okay.
Get
We need names.
You don't know Jack. We're going to play a little quick game of Raul Says. One player, that's fine. Means you can't use the carpool.
Camera 3, put some.
By the by, you here for a 7-question tournament length?
30 seconds.
I'm looking for a last letter. Anyone seen one?
Your buzzer's the letter B. That's B as in Babs.
Yeah, well,
20
that kind of incompetence wouldn't fly in the bush.
All right, let's work that magic.
20 seconds. Oh, boy. Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're going to lose cash. Follow me? All righty then.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
And
8.
get rid of the desktop. Let's go to
6,
black. All right,
5,
folks, see you on the
4,
other side.
3.
Arthur Daniels Heartland. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. Just you and me tonight, huh? None of your friends want to get together, so why not hang out with the game show host? Really, thanks for thinking of me. So it's just you playing this time around, huh? Nothing to be ashamed of. Just don't let it happen again. Well, let's get started. Okay, pick a category. Say hello to...
Must-reach utility belt.
Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Just step up and take a swing at this one. After defeating Mr. Freeze, suppose Batman and Robin had to take on Mr. Freeze. What tool would probably help them the most in their struggle? A bat chisel and bat hammer, a bat pillow and bat blanket, a bat pencil and bat paper, or some bat self-confidence? The correct answer is... a frieze is a type of decorative wall sculpture.
Take that, Mr. Freeze. What do you think, Robin?
Holy Michelangelo, Batman, you've turned Mr. Freeze into Mr. Freeze-standing pile of rubble.
Okay, I need a category. May I introduce Eye Care of the Tiger? This one can net you $1,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Imagine researchers determined that all those hours of staring at MTV in the 1980s had devastating effects on our eyesight. What might their study have been called? Hemorrhoidal hooters, myopic... Myopia is nearsightedness. Yeah, myopic men at work. You remember them. They had that big hit in the 80s. Who can I see now? Category, please. Coming at you. Don't be so double negative. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Heads up, here it comes. Which of these well-known ad slogans is a double negative? Nothing beats a great pair of legs, nobody doesn't like Sara Lee, but you can't eat just one, or this is not your father's Oldsmobile. Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee is a grammatically correct double negative. It's when you say ain't nobody don't dislike no Sara Lee never that you run into a problem. All right, hit me. For your enjoyment, that thing dogs like to catch. $2,000 for a correct answer. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. Considering the Frisbee's namesake, who would be most interested in a game of Ultimate? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, or some guy named Doug? In case you're wondering, The Frisbee is named for the Frisbee Baking Company, whose pie tins were used as flying discs for about 30 years before commercial toy versions were introduced on the market. But for God's sake, don't play Frisbee with two other men while in a tub, or you'll all crack your fool heads open. I need a category. Pucker up for a tower with no windows, 95. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, everyone knows that Bill Gates' huge house in Washington is like a modern-day castle, right? If hundreds of disgruntled Microsoft employees decided to storm Bill Gates' house as if it were a castle, a trebuchet was a large catapult. Invaders used it to throw dead animals and spread disease in the besieged city.
Boy, it's a good thing I had that Star Wars laser defense system installed.
Okay, pick a category. Now serving the didactic duo. This one's worth $1,000. Okay, I'm sure we're all familiar with Robin the Boy Wonder's habit of saying holy this and holy that, right? Well, let's say Robin expands his rhetoric to include spoonerisms. Which of the following would be an example of the Boy Wonder's new spoonerism gimmick? Holy chirp, 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 Batman? Holy heck, Hatman? Holy how, Batman? Or Madam, I'm Adam? Madam, I'm Adam. Welcome to the palindrome. Should have picked this. A spoonerism occurs when you exchange the first letters or syllables of two or more words, such as a boot rear float, or Coley how, Batman.
So stay tuned for the thrilling and sexually ambiguous episode where they run into Jenguin and the poker.
Ouch!
Category, please.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
This one's called Bummer. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Let's see how you handle this one. Geographically speaking, if you are down in the dumps in the doldrums, where are you? Lying in a scrap heap in the Mojave Desert, shivering in a landfill in Siberia, floating in a trash can near the equator, or scattered in the refuse along an alpine trail? Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The doldrums is an area of calm winds near the equator. I went on a South American cruise once. Now, that was like floating in a garbage can near the equator. The food was okay, though. All right, hit me. I got some good news for you. You're about to move into a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is, they sent my letter to a frat house. Okay, listen up. I'm going to read off... Oh, I see. You've got this thing down. Well, I'll put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. PA. Greek letter. PI. ID. LA. NU. MU. MO. Let's get the one you passed on. NU. That's all she wrote. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. Now, doesn't that feel better? Good. Let's move on. I need a category. Renovi is number 9. Here we have Dance Mania. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Suppose instead of the St. Valentine's dance, your high school had organized a St. Vitus's dance. What would you have probably seen that evening? A group garter snake dance, dates being given corsages of rotting flesh, dancing teens twitching uncontrollably, or awkward dateless teens being ordained. Bet you wish you'd pick this. St. Vitus's dance is another name for chorea, a nervous disorder that makes the victims twitch and look like they're dancing. Either that or the band is Devo. Okay, I need a category. All right, time to get hot and bothered, because you've been invited to a three-way. Okay, looks like you've been around. I won't bore you with my naivete. Let's turn this baby on. The category for this little number is where the kisses are hers and his, which means there's going to be a lot of wacky misunderstandings surrounding this three-way. Jack, Janet, or Chrissy. Here we go. And for goodness sake, be careful.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, we're stripped down to our skivvies. Looks like that's all we've got. Let's see how you scored. Wow, I'm just speechless. You're the best I've ever had, I swear. While I regain my composure, let's check out your overall score. You know, as much as I'd like to cuddle, it's time to get on with the game, okay? Okay, either you finished round one, or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Category, please. This one likes to go by, who you calling a lonely heart? Hello, we're talking $6 grand, so pay attention. Hey, you remember the Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, right? Well, if everyone on the cover of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's album ordered a Dr. Pepper, then Dr. Pepper could claim to be all of the following except for what? Just what Marlon Brando ordered? Just what John F. Kennedy ordered? Just what Carl Jung ordered? Or just what Bob Dylan ordered? Let's take a look at the right answer. The Sgt. Pepper cover does not include the face of former President John F. Kennedy. Although I hear if you play Dr. Pepper commercials backwards, you can hear JFK saying,
Mr. Pibb is dead. Mr. Pibb is
dead. Okay, pick a category. And I believe this one's called Bad Women's Hairdos and the States That Love Them. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Think fast. Which of these is an actual official state nickname? Maryland, the old wig state. Iowa, the cinnamon. Utah, the beehive state. I guess they thought Land of 10,000 Bouffants would be pushing it. All right, hit me.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
This category's known as The Old Testament Rocks. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. In the Old Testament, the big guy spent a lot of time and energy sending signs to Moses. Suppose the life of Moses were recreated as a live rock concert performance. Which of the following acts would you not see? Moses speaking to the burning Kate Bush, the parting of the Simply Red Sea, Moses naming all of the animals, or a staff turning into a white snake? Moses didn't give names to all the animals. That was Adam. And Eve, the original sinner, was one of the first to be signed to the Beatles' Apple label. I need a category. Open wide and get ready for the one-hit wonder of birth. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, imagine this. Your new baby picks up the phone to say his first words and to request the song Too Shy was by 80s Flash in the Pan, Kaja Goo Goo. You know, that's what I hate about baby radio. It's so formulaic. Okay, I need a category.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
Let's see what we got going. Shall I compare thee to an Uzi? And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Let's rock. Suppose you're a bounty hunter tracking the narrator of Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken, through the woods. Which road would you take to try to catch him? The other one, the one less traveled by, the road by the babbling brook? Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by.
That was your first mistake.
Say your prayers, poet boy!
Category, please. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for a Triple SMS fun.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Writing TV thrillers isn't so easy. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Okay, pay attention and tell me, what bit of wisdom does this rhyme with? The botched plot, clever foils, and remember, don't let the punctuation fool you. First clue. All right, type in your answer. A watched pot never boils. I'd like to take this time to let everyone know my own corollary proverb to this. A touched pot hurts like a bitch. All right, hit.
Number 17.
The selection is Smashing Armadillos, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, listen up. You're driving along in your 57 Chevy convertible at 65 miles per hour through Arizona, and you hit a really big bump. The fuzzy six-sided dice on your rearview mirror fly off and wrap around your date's throat, and she begins to make gurgling sounds. You claw at her throat with your right hand while trying to maintain control of the car with your left. Your watch band gets caught up in the string that holds the dice together. You yank on it, and your date's head spins like a top. One of the dice is torn free, flies out of the car, glances off the back of an armadillo, and rolls down the highway until it comes to rest in the noonday sun near a faded white line. What are the odds that the number on the die facing up is a 3? 3 and 6, 1 and 3, 1 and 20, or 1 and 6? 1 in 20. What do? Play Dungeons and Dragons in your car? For the curious, here's the right answer. A die has 6 sides, and each side has as much of a chance of showing as any other, so the odds that a 3 is showing are 1 in 6. However, the odds that you look like an idiot because you've got fuzzy dice hanging from your mirror are much higher. Okay, pick a category. Well, looks like this category is, oh yeah, baby, my post is appointed. How does $4,000 grab you? Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Which of the following is a real post in the British government? The Lord Mayor's cheese steward, Minister of Unnecessary Business, High Commissioner for Foxes and Vermin, or Her Majesty's Inspector of Anatomy? See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. The overseer of British coroners and medical examiners is called the Inspector of Anatomy. Oh, what is it?
I think it's a zit, Your Majesty.
Off with its head. I need a category. Step right up for question 19. Shake hands with. They never really boll-weevilled me over. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. If the Beatles had changed their name to the Boll-Weevils, what would you expect one of their songs? The boll-weevil is a beetle which kills cotton plants. Other boll-weevil hits include Can't Buy Me Dead Cotton Lane, and Destroyed Cotton Fields Forever. Okay, I need a category.
Question number 20.
The category, Able was I ere I heard Elba. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Listen carefully to the following scene, and then we'll get to the question. Oh my God! What happened? The Louvre was robbed, tourists are arriving at Orly Airport, Bruce Willis premiered a film at Cannes, or the Eiffel Tower fell over.
Hey, Mom, can I have some money for lunch?
Here's what you should have picked. The beautiful music, the open-air cafes, and the people shouting, "The tower has fallen" in French, are all part of that beautiful country. That and Jerry Lewis. Okay, pick a category. All rise, you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. That's one animated heroine. Better not play like you're in suspended animation. Here we go. Nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game. Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Beautiful people, I have not seen a show this good since 1950... Never mind, roll the credits. Hey, Raul, are we playing again?
Time of need. Call 1-800.
There you go, a little high scoreboard surgical strike, getting your name in there. Way to go, nice going. If you want to play again, just